Alright guys, so I got my April favorites and hated to here right in front of me for you guys. I even made like a little list since I actually haven't done one since January apparently. So I have a bunch of products here. It'll probably be a little bit of a long video, but I will try to shorten it obviously. But if you want to see my favorites and what I definitely didn't like during this month, keep watching. Alright, so I am going to start off with the hated because I actually think those are more interesting to watch, but I definitely did not like this Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. One, the shade was too light, but that is my fault, but also it's not good for oily skin at all. It probably lasts like maybe 5 hours, so if you mix it in with like another foundation, then it can, like a more long wear foundation, then it looks nice if the other foundation's kind of orange. But it did look nice the first like 4 hours ish, 4 to 5, yeah, but after that it just went downhill real fast, and I don't like to wear foundations that aren't going to last well, so this was not worth the money if you have oily skin. Alright, the other thing I actually threw away. It was in one of my empties videos and it was on the picture just saying how much I didn't like it. It's actually the Wet n Wild mascara. I will put a picture on the screen. It's like in the little pink tube. You had to do so many coats, like 6, to even look like you got 1 coat of mascara on. So I just threw it away and I forgot to keep it, but yeah, that is just not worth it. You can spend like $2 or $3 more, or even get the e.l.f. one for $3. Like this one, you do have to do 3-ish coats, but it's like $2 or something. And even this e.l.f. one is 10 times better than that Wet n Wild one. Alright, so another kind of not so good kind of thing that I found is this palette from Hard Candy, and it's their, just as their eyeshadow pro palette. It doesn't really have like a shade thing. Anyway, it looks super pretty, but the kind of matte shades here on the bottom, the red and pink, and like these kind of blend out to be the same color. The metallics are just alright. They look, they're really like chunky, and they just kind of, you need like Max Fix Plus, they kind of blend out to nothing. I don't think it's worth even $10. I would just go and get something of better quality. Even their other one that they have, which I do like, it's an all matte one. This one I do like. It's not also the best, but it's decent. Honestly, I would just end up going to spend some money on Wet n Wild or another brand. I don't really like their eyeshadow formula. Another not really good product is this Sleek blushes. It's not that they don't last that well, it's just that they don't last that well. Their shades are super bright, and honestly, they don't really look like blush shades anyway. They're way too pigmented, and I never reach for this ever just because the shades aren't something that's going to flatter my face. This orange one looks really weird. This coral one is alright. I use this one in my Sleek review, which I'll also leave up above and in the comment or the description box. And this middle shade, honestly, if I'm going to go for a shimmy shade, I'm going to reach for the NARS Orgasm blush instead of one of these. It's just way too pigmented, doesn't blend out that nice, and it doesn't last that long. Alrighty, now that my hated are out of the way, we are going to start with my 2 brush favorites. So I actually have one from Buxom. I don't know. I got it in an Ipsy bag. I will put the name on the screen, but it's this fluffy brush. It is dirty. I did use it today, but it's a really nice big fluffy brush, and it's really good for kind of blending out those transition shades to start with. And then the other one I like is the Essence Smoky Eyes brush. This one's like $1 or $2, and this one is really good for the lower lash line, and I just really like the design of it. I think it's just cute. Alright, so up next is a foundation. It is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I'm not wearing it today. I'm actually wearing the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour. I think both of these are good. This one definitely oxidizes really bad, so you're gonna need a shade lighter than what you think you need. So just so you guys know, but this does last pretty long. I do like it. It covers up my acne. You need like one full coat and then just a second coat on the more problem areas. But the Healthy Foundation, I mean, I'm gonna wear this to my college graduation. Like, this is my new favorite drugstore foundation, and it's only like 12 bucks at Walmart, so I would go out and get this. I have oily skin. It's not too bad, but it is pretty bad. But this lasts really nice and it doesn't break up on me. I have a review on it. I'll put up in the corner if you guys want to see that. Then I have a concealer, and this is the Revolution Conceal and Define. And my shade is C6. It comes in a big doe foot applicator, kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape, but this is only like 8 bucks. I'm honestly gonna stop buying Tarte Shape Tape because this one lasts just as well on me, blends out just as nice, has just as much coverage, and the Tarte Shape Tape's kind of more heavy on your eyes, and it kind of makes you, exaggerates all your wrinkles, and this doesn't do it as badly, but it still gives you the coverage because I have really bad dark under eye circles. But I do like this one a little bit more because it doesn't exaggerate your wrinkles as bad. I have 2 eyeliners. One of them is actually in my project pan, and then the next one is, I actually bought a new color, even though this one I'm trying to get rid of, but I will do little swatches for you guys. Alright, so one shade, the darkest purple one, is in the shade Cosmic Purple, and the one on top is in the shade Violet Nova. And they're both super pretty. They're kind of metallic, and they just brighten up your eye. I really like them. I think the little kind of fabric-y kind of applicator that they have for it makes it super easy to make a wing, and it kind of makes it faster to do a wing. You do have to shake them beforehand, but I do like those a lot, and I'm definitely not going to have trouble trying to get rid of the purple one because it's super pretty. Alrighty, so 2 things from Sleek that I do like. There is the highlighter palette in Scholastic, and you can't really see it too well, but they're really pretty shades. That one is a cream, and then these are all the powders. I will swatch it for you real fast. The cream one I don't really use too much because it's very pink, but the other ones are super nice. I use them quite a bit. They kind of look all the same once you put it on your hand, but they do end up looking a little bit different on the face. They're super shiny. I'm wearing it today. I really like these. They last really long, but yeah, I do like the packaging too. I just think it's really nice. I do recommend the Sleek highlighters. And then I have a Sleek eyeshadow palette, and this is the one that I have. It is in the shade Vintage Romance 141. The only 2 matte shades in here are actually this brown one in the corner, and yeah, that's the only matte shade. The other ones have a little bit of glitter, but I think you can do just one eye look with this. I have a tutorial on it. I do like this palette. It's definitely for a more smoky eye, which obviously I go for more often. The golds and the stuff in this are really nice, and the white is really nice. I just like the overall formula. I think they're more on the, they're not like super dry, but they're kind of like right in between. They're not super dry or soft. The shimmery shades are definitely more soft, but the more like this glitter one over here is a little bit more dry, and this one is a little bit more dry, but I do like the formula. Alrighty, let's talk about more eyeshadow palettes. I actually have 3 more, like including this one. This one is the Milani Bold Obsessions, and everyone has been talking about this recently. I do already have told you guys about my thoughts on this on my, what is it called? The drugstore haul update? Yeah. Yeah, I've already told you guys my thoughts on this one. I really like it. I think the gold in here is gorgeous. I like the smoky section. Obviously, this is more of the neutral. I don't really use that one too often, but this is all good quality. I do really like this palette. It's only like 14, 15 bucks at Walmart. Yeah, I think it's worth the money, and you get this really nice big mirror so you can travel with it and make sure you don't forget a mirror, have to use like a hotel mirror. Those are bad. But yeah, I do like this one. So I'm just going to combine these two to make it kind of shorter. I really like these Wet n Wild palettes. I have two of them. I have the Rosé in the Air and the Comfort Zone. So the Comfort Zone I actually think is better than the older one. The more bluish shade that everyone is obsessed with, especially me, is that one right there. And it just is super soft and super metallic. I really like that shade. I think it works better than the other palette that I do have. And then this one is just really nice. It is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Why can't I think of it? Something Renaissance. Yeah. But this is definitely a dupe for it. I don't have the other one, but everyone says it is, so I'm gonna go based off of them. But I do like the formula of these. They're only like $5. I think they're worth it. They're really nice. And I do, as I said earlier, prefer these kind of palettes over those hard candy ones. These are 10 times better. Alrighty guys, there's only 2 products left. My favorite blush that I've actually found is based off of a recommendation from Kathleen Lights. It's the Burts Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon. And I have been looking for a blush that is this kind of shade for a long time that isn't shimmery. I love this shade. It looks kind of brown, but I'm wearing it today. It's more of a kind of corally brown. It's definitely pretty. It lasts really long. This has been the only blush that I've used for like 2 months now. I love it. I probably won't ever buy another blush again. I'm probably just going to use that one. And finally, I have a mascara. So I've been doing a bunch of Mascara Mondays, and none of them have been super bad, but I have found one I do really like. It's the Benefit Roller Lash mascara. So in my review, I did say it's definitely not worth the $24 or something or $22. I don't know how much it is, how much it originally is priced, but if you get it on sale, definitely pick it up. It is a really good, more high-end mascara. I like the wand in it. I like that it kind of feels nice in your hand. It's easy to use. It separates your lashes. I am wearing it today. It does flake a little bit, so that is a downside, but I do just like how my lashes look with it. I can do like a dark smoky eye and you can still see my lashes, which sometimes is rare, especially if you don't wear falsies, which I don't like to unless it's more of a special event kind of thing, because they're annoying to put on. But yeah, I do like that mascara. I also do have a mascara that's kind of alright, but I'll just let you guys know it's not worth the money already. I have been trying out the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara more than just that review, and honestly, I don't really like it. It's just alright. It's not worth the money. I mean, it's good, but it's not worth the expensive price. Definitely feels heavy, but you can kind of tell it's all in the cap. It's all weighted. But yeah, I don't think it's worth the money. You can just go get the L'Oreal Lash Paradise from Walmart. Hey guys, that is the end of this video. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little notification button in the corner that lets you know basically that I even posted a video. But yeah, don't forget to click on that. I'm gonna try to do favorites more often, but we will see. It takes me a while to try out makeup and then actually get my opinion on it. I want to make sure I give you guys actually good information and not just like spur of the moment because I like it then and then it changes kind of thing. So yeah, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.